So I'm always going to show you the most efficient approach, which a lot of times involves Desmos, which I think is really important for you to be comfortable with. And then I'll also show you how you would do it if you were in your math class. And then obviously you don't have to watch the full video if you don't want to. If you're just looking for Desmos, then by all means, let's do that. We're going to go in and we're going to press plus, go to table, and then we'll type in these ordered pairs. So -1, and then I'm going to press either tab or I can press the right direction key. -2, I'm going to go down, left, 2, right, 7. So I'm just typing in these ordered pairs. Now I'm going to click on regression. By default, it goes to linear regression, which is good because that's actually what I want. If you were unclear, by the way, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. Keep in mind, we always say don't look at the answer options right away. They'll only confuse you, but it can be useful to look at the answer format. And that's honestly what I did. I looked real quick and I was like, oh, we're trying to get the equation of the line and slope intercept form. So we'll go ahead and type these in, which we did. And then now we get the equation very quickly. Y equals 3x plus 1 makes the correct answer C. Move on to the next question. Definitely do that on the SAT. But just for educational purposes, to show you how you would do this by hand if you had to in your math class when it's not a multiple choice test, when you're given 2 points and neither one is the y-intercept, which you'll know because a y-intercept is always 0, comma, some number, which we call the y-intercept, or b, then you're really always going to have to find the slope. So slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so let's say if I do 7 minus -2 up top, then I'm going to do 2 minus -1 on the bottom. You have to be consistent. So if I started with this y, I have to start with this x. And then minus and negative is the same as plus, which we have on the top and bottom. So we get 9 over 3. That gives us 3. Now, if it were multiple choice as well, we could narrow it down and say, well, this has a slope of -1, 2, 3, and 5. The only one that has a slope of 3 is C. But again, what if it weren't multiple choice? Well, as you'll see from page 33, so side 1 of your math reference document, you have 3 forms to the equation of a line. Point slope form is the one that's going to be most relevant for us because now we have the slope and we have points. And it doesn't matter which point you choose. Let's say we use 2, 7. We'll do y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. And then I'll plug this in. So minus really means opposite. So since the y coordinate's 7, I'm going to do -7. The slope is 3. And then the opposite of x, since it's +2, I'll put -2. And then we'll go ahead and distribute, with our goal being to get it in slope intercept form. And finally, I'll go ahead and add 7 to the other side. And we could a correct answer of C, or y equals 3x plus 1. And I could have used that other point, -1, -2 instead. Go ahead and try it yourself, and you'll see you'll get the same equation.